Today on Max Handy Gadgets, we're going to be working on this old Toshiba laptop. It's an L775. We're going to be taking out the motherboard if we can, and we're going to also be cleaning it because it's dirty and it's having trouble powering up and shutting down sometimes. And I think there was a little water damage there. So we're going to check it out today. You think we can fix it? Let's find out. Alright, let's flip it over and we'll go ahead and take out the battery, and we're going to go ahead and take out everything that we can here. All these screws have to come out, and these little plates and doors that cover up the RAM memory and the BIOS battery. So we're going to go ahead and take the RAM out. And we're going to take the BIOS battery out. Okay, there it is. It's a little CR2032. Can you see it? There you go. We'll take out the hard drive. Now we got to take out a bunch of screws, so we'll just go ahead and get started. Okay, it looks like we have all the screws out. There's probably one hiding around here somewhere. Okay, let's see if we can take the CD drive out. There you go. Okay, now let's flip it over. And we're going to go ahead and open her up. Okay. Now the first thing we're going to do is take out the keyboard and this little strip up here. Okay. Okay, let's get the keyboard out. It's got a ribbon cable on the back. We're going to have to try to unplug that. Okay, and it's out. See the ribbon cable? Okay, keyboard's out. Okay, looks like we got more screws to take out. Okay, looks like we got two little ribbon cables here we got to undo. See if we can get that out of there. Okay, there's one. And we got a plug over here. I think it belongs to the fan maybe. Let's see if we can get that out of there. Okay. There you go. Alright. Now I'm going to go ahead and use my homemade sputter and pry open the top. See how we do. Okay. Okay, it looks like to be out. Okay. Alright. Put that aside. And there's our fan. It looks to be pretty dirty. I don't know if I can show you a real close-up of that, but I'll zoom you in. Yeah, so that fan looks to be really dirty in there. So we're going to go ahead and clean that out good. And probably clean the board real good and look for any water damage. I already see something going on over here. It's all messed up a little bit. I'll give you a better shot of that. Yeah, okay. Yep, it's definitely dirty. Let's get into the fan here and maybe take out the board if we have to. And over here on the board, we'll probably just clean that up good. And maybe we'll take it out and flip it over and clean the other side. Yeah, alright. Let me see if I can show you the dirt that's on this board. It's really dirty. You can hardly see it though, but it's pretty dirty. Yeah, especially that fan. Yeah, look at that. Okay. Okay, let me back you up and get you out of the way and I'll take out the fan. Okay, let's see if we can get the fan out. That's the wires to the fan right there. We'll go ahead and unplug it. Okay. Now there looks to be a couple screws in there. Okay, and the fan is out. Can you see it? Wow. That's pretty dirty. Okay, definitely dirty. Oh yeah, that needs cleaning. Yeah, we'll do that. And boy, is this dirty. That definitely needs cleaning. Okay, let's see if we can get this board out. Okay, back here there's a few screws. I'll also take the Wi-Fi card out. Put that aside. Okay, it looks like we got to take this connector out too. Okay, there you go. Okay, it looks like we got to take this connector off too. Alright, and this one. Okay, that's pretty good. Alright, and this one right here. Alright, And that one up there. Yeah, there's a lot of them. See any more screws? Let me know, because there's a lot of them in there. There was. Let's see if we're loose. No, there's another screw around here somewhere. Oh no, there's spring tabs right there. Okay. Looks like we're out, pretty much. Let's flip this over. Okay, we gotta take this connector out right here. Okay, that was a tough one. Okay, now it's out, the board. Boy, look at that. Look how dirty that is. Can you see it? Look at it. Boy, is that dirty. Yep. Look inside this fan where it was. I wish you could see it. Ready? Can you see it? Look how dirty that was in there. Oh yeah, that's clogged. Look at it. That wasn't getting any air at all. That was the problem. It was overheating. And this is going to be really good. It'll stop that from overheating once we clean all this. Yep. Let's look at the back side. There's your heat sink. Okay. Yeah. This side looks pretty clean though. But we're going to probably take the heat sink off and put some more thermal paste underneath. Yeah. Clean that up. Alright. Let's go ahead and clean up this side because it's really bad. Yeah, let's do that. We'll blow out the case here and we'll clean it up good. Let's put this aside for a while. Okay, let's just see how dirty that fan grate is there. Look at that. Boy, is that really bad. Okay, let's see if we can clean it. I'd say it was pretty bad. Yep. Okay, that looks better already. You can actually see in it. Almost see through it. Yeah. Alright, let's look at the other side. Yeah, it's not so bad over that side. But we're going to blow it out and clean it up real good. Let me go ahead and do that before we continue on. Yeah, that sounds good. Look at this. It's just all that dirt come out of there. That was clogged. Alright, let me go ahead and clean this up and I'll bring you back. Yeah, let's go ahead and try to use some of this stuff. You know, electronic duster. Yeah, and blow it out, see what we do here. Maybe it'll clean it up a little bit for us before we alcohol it, you know. So let's go ahead and do it. Okay, let's do this side. Okay, it looks pretty good in there. You can actually see light through it. Let me see if I can get a flashlight. Can you see it? Right about here? Okay. You can actually see light through there. Look at that. That's pretty clean. I'm still going to put a little alcohol in there and clean it up even better. But yeah, it looks better. Okay, let's see. When you see through this side. Oh yeah. That looks real good. Alright, let's clean that up. And we'll clean up the board and we'll take off the heatsink and we'll put a little thermal paste under there. Yeah, let's do that. Let's clean this board up. Okay, I'm going to put it aside and clean my bench for a minute. It's pretty bad when you got to use a dust brush and a dustpan to get the dirt out of your fan for your CPU on your laptop. Yeah. Okay, now this is definitely dirty. Looks like water damage right there. I'll have to take a closer look at that. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and use the macro lens that we made. This is a wide angle and a macro lens, and we made it to fit the Akaso Brave 7 action camera here. Yeah. Okay, let's put this on and see how close we can get there, and I'll show you just how corroded things are. Okay, let's take a look at the board together here. I'll go up the whole one side. Looks pretty good. Not bad. Okay, we'll go down the other side here a little bit. Okay, no corrosion that I can see so far. You know, not too bad. And then over here, can you see it? Definitely some corrosion. Looks to be corroded right there. Not too bad. Maybe the alcohol will clean that right up. But you can see there was water damage right there. And that probably doesn't help things, you know. And over this way too. Not too bad though. Let's go up here and see what we see. Okay. Okay, it looks good up this way. Alright, let's go back down. And we'll go over a little bit. Man, that's some really bad corrosion right there. Yeah. It's not too bad though. I don't think it'll hurt anything. Just definitely needs to be cleaned. Okay, it's really dusty though. We'll go over this way and we'll go down to the bottom. We'll go all the way up here and see what we see. Hey, it looks pretty good, just dirty. Yeah, this macro lens for this Akaso Brave is really working good. Okay, I'm looking at it through the camera here, and I can see better through the camera than I can with my naked eye. So it works pretty good. Yeah, I don't see any other real bad spots. It's just real dusty. Yeah, definitely dusty. Yeah, maybe that port's a little bit funny, but not too bad. Okay, here's where the fan was. That looks a lot better. Yeah. Okay. So the bad spot's over here. So we're going to have to clean that for sure. See how that cleans up first. We'll do that. Okay, let's get a little bit of alcohol on there. Let's see how we did. Looks pretty good. We'll let that dry. Let's blow that off a little bit. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, let's do that again there. Make sure that's really clean. Okay, let's blow that off with a little bit of air. Okay, we'll clean up the board and we'll put this back together. And hopefully it doesn't overheat anymore and shut down on us. Sometimes it was hard starting, it was so hot, you know. And these are microscopic, because that's a small tweezer I have there, and boy, they're small. I know they don't look small, but look at those capacitors right there, how small they are. They might even be resistors here on this side, or a diode, we don't know. Can't see it. We've got to get a microscope for that, because I'm in really close here, and boy, are they tiny. Yeah, I was looking over this way a little bit, and I went way down the bottom here next to this connector. Do you see that? There's some more corrosion there. That's pretty bad. I'll have to look into that and see how bad that really is. That's water damage right there. Okay. Yep, definitely is. Let's see if it cleans up. It looked like it cleaned up pretty good. Okay, if I see any other real bad spots, I'll bring you back and show you. But I'm going to go ahead and clean the board here real good, and I'll bring you back and show you what it looks like. Okay, the board looks a lot better. Definitely cleaner. Wow, nice job. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, I'm going over it kind of quickly, but it's definitely cleaner. Looks a lot cleaner. Yeah. Okay. Yep, everything's nice and clean. So it should work good, including that fan. It should breathe a lot better there and get rid of all that nice hot air out of there, right? And cool down that CPU. Yep. Alright. Let's just go ahead and flip this over, and we'll take out the heatsink. Yeah, let's do that. Man, I'm moving kind of quick, but that's okay. Alright, trying to spot any other ones, you know. That looks really good. Yep, nice and clean. Good. Alright. Okay, let's see if we can get the heatsink out of here. Okay, let's see how it is under there. Oh, that's pretty dry. Okay. We'll have to put some new stuff down there. Clean this off first. See if we can put a little alcohol on here and clean that off. Wow, that's on there pretty good. Yeah, okay. Let me work on that a bit and I'll bring you back. Yeah, just let the alcohol eat it a little bit and soften it up. It was like rock hard though. But it came off pretty good after it got started. Okay, let's try that. Okay, that looks pretty good. Yeah, now we got to do this one. Look how hard that is. It's like crusty. Yeah, it's going to take me a little bit of time to get that off. You know? Alright, let me go ahead and get that off and I'll bring you back. Wow, that's on there good. Okay, I went ahead and cleaned up the copper heatsink. Well, that looks a lot better, doesn't it? Okay, now we're going to put a little dab of thermal paste on there. Okay, and we'll spread that around a little. Okay. Now we'll take our heatsink and we'll put it right down there on top of that. And we'll get our tiny screws and we'll put them in there. Okay, everything looks nice. That looks a lot better. It's got nice new thermal paste underneath there. Yep, everything looks good. Alright, now all we have to do is put this back together. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Okay, let's see if we can get our board back in there nice. It looks good, everything nice and clean. Alright, let's put her in there. Make sure you get all your ribbon cables on the right side there. Okay, that looks good. It's in nice. Okay, let's plug in our Wi-Fi card. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can get our fan in. Okay, it looks like we have all our ribbon cables connected and are plugged in. Everything looks good. So now all we have to do is put the top on. Yeah. Okay, let's put our top on. Alright, let's put the keyboard back. Yep. It's going to be a bit tricky getting that ribbon cable hooked up. Yep, that was tricky. Alright, let's flip it over. Put our CD drive in. Don't forget your BIOS battery. Put that in there. Alright, let's put our battery in and fire this baby up. Okay, let's fire this baby up. Hit the power button. Oh, she fired right up. That's good. Well, there you go, guys. A Toshiba laptop that we cleaned, and we cleaned the fan, and we also put thermal paste on the heat sink, and that should keep it nice and cool now, and it won't shut down and have a hard time starting, you know, and overheating. So these are known to overheat, especially when they get a little bit of dirt in there, like we had a lot of dirt in there. So that's good. We cleaned it out and it looks really good in there now. So let's try the keyboard. Keyboard works and the mouse works. Let's see if we can go to like eBay or something. Here we have it, eBay. Okay, everything seems to be working. The Wi-Fi card, the mouse, and the keyboard. That's always good. Yeah. Okay guys, we fixed it. It's not going to overheat anymore because it definitely was very dirty in there. And it had a little water damage and some corrosion there that we cleaned. So it's going to be working really good from now on. And we kind of brought it back to life. You know, better than going in the garbage, right? It seems to work really good here when it's working right, right? Okay guys, there you have it. An L775 Toshiba laptop that we brought back to life because it was on the way out. It was heating up so much that it actually would shut down. And then finally it wouldn't even start. And it actually did that more than once, so it wouldn't start after a while. Something got corrupted. Something happened, you know. It reset the BIOS on its own. Everything was failing there, so we decided to take it all apart and clean everything. Clean the fan and put new thermal paste on the heatsink. That should keep it really, really cool now. So there you go. If you're going to go ahead and do that with your old Toshiba laptop, I thought you'd like to see how to tear it apart and how many screws are in it. You got to take the front and the back off and the keyboard. You basically got to take the board out to actually put thermal paste in there, you know. So if you just have a fan that's dirty, you can get away with not taking the board out. You can just pull the fan out. So that worked out pretty good. But ours needed a little bit more cleaning, so we went ahead and take the board out. Yep. Okay guys, if you're enjoying these videos, go ahead and like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Yeah. New life in our old laptop. Nice.